Greetings, September 25th, 2016. This is a proof of my 1976 etching portrait of Dan Weismann. I don't own this proof myself. It was given to me recently for me to be in the role of an intermediary to help find a home for it, per the wishes of the now elderly couple who had bought it at a Seattle gallery around 1982 or 83 called the Howell Street Gallery, which is in Seattle's Capitol Hill district. And I was contacted by a family friend of the couple, and now on a volunteer basis with her and a niece of the couple, and helping finding homes for 5 etchings of 6 works that the couple had bought back in the early 1980s. So the details on where this will end up will be announced after I finalize finding a home for it in a public setting and institution. The portrait was my first work to be exhibited in a museum setting. I was a junior at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale at the time. I was very happy about it. Some folks might see influence from Leonard Baskin, an artist who was kind of reviled during those years, especially by critics like Barbara Rose, but who I'm glad to see, along with like Ben Shahn and others, have had a resurgence in popularity and are esteemed now all these decades later. The work was exhibited at the 32nd Annual Wabash Valley Exhibition at the what was then called the Sheldon Swope Art Gallery in Terre, Haute, Indiana, now called the Swope Art Museum. I actually have 2 proofs of this myself in my studio, remaining one of which I'm going to be offering the Swope, if they're interested in it, for the collection. Anyway, there you have it. And I will announce the names of the donors and the site after that's finalized and the work is off. There you have it. Portrait of Dan Weismann. Was a graduate student at SIU Carbondale. I was an undergrad. We were friends, and we were also housemates in a house on, if I recall, South Beveridge Street in Carbondale. There were 4 of us living in the house. Dan, Rebecca Sporn of Skokie, and Charlie Sealander, who teaches photography now at Columbia College and lives in a South Chicago burb. I forget the name of it offhand. Anyway, there you have it. Dan himself lives been in Albuquerque for years. I haven't seen him in probably since the late 1970s when I was in grad school in St. Louis. Voila.